Hey everybody, Taylor here, and yeah, we're gonna go through my 4 main, wait for it.
Exploits.
Now I realize this video is gonna be loved by some, hated by some, or just flat out ignored by some, but if you're a newer player watching this, just know that I do kind of intend this to be for people who've been playing a while and want something as an alternative to grinding. But trust me, when I started out, I loved the grind. I really enjoyed the process of building up units and nanites, but when you've accumulated over 4,000 hours, what you consider fun will and does change. Trust me on this. You know what hasn't changed? I still love playing No Man's Sky, only in a different way. That being said, my take on exploits, cheats, hacks, whatever you want to call it, it's simple. It's your game. Play this non-competitive space exploration game how you want to. Okay, with all that out of the way, let's get to it. The first one's a tried and true classic that still works to this day, and that's an easy way to reuse your emergency broadcast receiver.
Taylor, I'm sorry for interrupting, but you don't call those emergency broadcast receivers anymore.
SpongeBob? What are you doing?
They're now called emergency signal scanners.
Thanks?
You're welcome. Have an S-Class day.
Where the hell were we? Oh yeah, the scrap dealer. So you go to the scrap dealer to get the emergency signal scanner, and the first one will cost you 5 million. And then if you buy another one, it's 10. If you buy another one after that, it's 20, going all the way up to 30 million per scanner. Let me show you a way that you can just buy one and just keep reusing it. So you start pulsing, and then you activate your scanner, and it'll tell you when an anomaly's been spotted. And then you pull out of your pulse, and there's your freighter. And so now at any point between when you land and open up the door to the derelict freighter, just stick this in your personal refiner. You can go and do the entire derelict freighter, and when you're done, you just pull it right back out of the refiner, and it's ready to be used again. Super easy and very convenient. Especially if you're making a lot of freighter runs, trying to get those modules at the last terminal. Okay, the next one I lean on pretty heavily is called the Golden Glitch. This will allow you to build anything in the build menu, and you don't even need the materials for it. So here you can see I don't have the chromatic metal necessary to build the mineral extractor. So if you're on console, the process is just selecting the mineral extractor. I'm going to hit Y, or triangle, to toggle back to the wire. Now, I'm going to hit the toggle wire button and the build button, which is the right trigger on console. I'm going to hit those at the same time. And depending on the timing of it all, it should build. Sometimes it's a little finicky, but you'll get the hang of it. Now, if you're on PC, the same thing is true. So you'll hit Z to go into your build menu. You'll select your build part, and then just hit Q to toggle back to the wire, and then left click and Q at the same time, and it will build. What's great about this is that, say, you need chromatic metal. You can just build a bunch of mineral extractors and then delete them, and then you've got 100 chromatic metal per deleted extractor, plus all the metal plating. But you don't even need to stop there, because this works on any building part, like I said. So take this marine shelter. This should only be built in water, right? The game won't let you build this out of water, but with the Golden Glitch, you can build this anywhere. Voila. So yeah, hate to admit it, but I love using this. It's an extreme understatement to say that this next one's going to save you a ton of time. And that's the classic Quicksilver Glitch. So the Quicksilver Glitch goes like this. You head to the anomaly. When you get out of your ship, you establish a new restore point. You head to the Quicksilver vendor and buy something, whatever. It's important to note right here that I have 8,800 Quicksilver, okay? Remember that number. So I'm going to buy these 3 Byte Beat tracks for a total of 2,400 Quicksilver. Then immediately after, you just reload your restore point. Make sure it's a restore point and not your autosave. Very important. You head back to the Quicksilver vendor, and not only do you have your original Quicksilver balance, you can see that all 3 of those Byte Beat tracks are now available. So I gotta be honest here, 99% of my play has been on Xbox, but somewhat recently I switched over to PC, and none of that stuff transferred over. Well, this came in pretty handy because I wasn't about to grind all that Quicksilver again to unlock everything. So if someone happens to find themselves in a similar situation, I'm not going to lose any sleep over helping you save a boatload of time. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Arguably the most powerful glitch in the game right now, capable of mountains of nanites and countless riches. I give you the Portable Refiner Glitch. Iterations of this glitch have come and gone, but currently this is where it sits. I used to use 3 total refiners for this until the latest update kinda patched it. I'd put one down and then the other 2 I'd put at an angle so they would overlap each other, but still overlap the original. And then once you deleted these, you would have extra of whatever you put in the refiners. Thus, the Duplication Glitch. But since the Fractal update, this no longer works. But alas, we have an alternate version, and dare I say better. To execute the Duplication Glitch, you'll have to have the materials for the portable refiners that you want to use. Or you could glitch in a bunch and then delete them, and then they'd be in your inventory. First things first, just put down one single portable refiner. Now is the time to decide what do you want to dupe. As long as you go into the portable refiner, anything that you see in that menu that you can put in, you can duplicate. So for this example, I'll just use a couple of these Gek relics. Now select another portable refiner and stick it right on top of the other one. It should be green stated. It doesn't have to be perfect, just try to do the best you can. And without moving your camera or anything else, you can just continue to go into the build menu, select another refiner, place it, and just keep doing this over and over and over again. Each refiner will duplicate whatever was in the original refiner. So if we had 2 Gek relics and then we put 4 more refiners on top, after we delete them all, 10 will go into our inventory. Hopefully that makes sense. And I wasn't exaggerating by saying it was the most powerful exploit in the game. Because if you think about it, duplicating certain things can really change the dynamic of the game for you. If you needed money, you just simply duplicate some AI valves that you get from expensive haulers when you scrap them. Hey, I'll come clean. On new saves, I'll often dupe expansion mods for my multi-tool or exosuit. You could do cargo bulkheads for your freighter, or salvage frigate modules. You can really duplicate nanites quickly because S-Class mods can stack 10 high. Or say you have a mod for your exosuit that you really like and you would love to duplicate that one. Well, now that we can store these, you just move that mod and store it from your technology into your normal inventory, into your cargo. And it will dupe exactly that mod with all the same stats. So it's pretty scary to know that you can dupe pretty much anything in this game. Well, anything that you can put in your refiner. Anyway guys, these are the 4 game-changing exploits that I still use to this day occasionally. Alright, well, some of these occasionally. Some every time I play. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is Taylor with Whiskey Barrel Gaming. Have an S-Class day, guys.